Hey man, just giving you a quick call. I just wanted to let you know that you are so close, dude. You're so much closer than you think. A lot of these big goals that we've had and these big aspirations, they're right around the corner for you, dude. So you just cannot give up. So stoked for you to see this. P.S. We bought a Lambo. So keep going, bro. We'll talk soon. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Bryson. This is the Bryson Everyday Project podcast. This podcast is a little bit different than other ones out there. Here, I only focus on documentation. I don't focus on quality or being professional or being entertaining. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I'd love for you to stick around and give the show a listen. You can also follow me on Instagram at BRQUSE. Thank you so much. Here's the show. All right, what's going on? It's another late one. God damn it. It's Monday, December 15th, 2025. And I'm going to hurry and record this so I can go my ass to bed. I don't know what it is about this, but it is so hard for me to step away and do other things. I get so engulfed in this stuff. And what I mean is just trying to build this app into what I see in my head and making sure that it works the way that I see in my head and functions and operates and calculates and all the stuff the way that I see it in my head. And I'm sure it would be easier if I knew how to code to some extent, but also I think I'm able to get so much more done so much faster with AI because I can just write a prompt, generates everything, and then I just have to go back in there and refine it with other smaller prompts. But I don't know. It's so hard because I give it a prompt, I let it do its thing. Sometimes it's 10 seconds, sometimes it's a couple minutes, depending on how big the prompt is. And then I just sit here and I wait. And in my head, I think, well, I can't just go get up and go get some food because it's going to take me longer than 30 seconds to go get food, now, obviously. So by the time I come back, it's just going to be waiting for me. So that's not efficient. I got to run another prompt. And then I sit there and it's just like a game because I run something and then maybe it's a problem I'm trying to fix or an error. I want to know if I fixed it. I got to know if what I tried to correct it with actually did the trick and then see if the app works the way that I see it in my head. But if I go downstairs getting food, I can't do that. And I know it's such a silly thing, but my goal was to go to bed, be in bed by 10 o'clock. I've been sitting here for the last hour, it's almost 11 now, trying to get certain aspects of this app to work. And what the fuck, Because it's like I can't get out of my seat because I want to build this. It's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. And the main focus right now is to just get it to a spot where we can beta test, we can get people using it, and I can get feedback. That really is, I think it's coming soon because all I'm going to do is just finish what I have now, polish it up, make sure everything works the best that I can, and then I think what I'll do is put it on the Apple developer beta program testing thingy-majigger. I don't know exactly what it is. And then invite specific people to download a beta version of it, meaning it won't be public on the App Store. It'll only be available to those people who I invite. And the reason I would do it that way is so that randoms don't download it and then see that it's shit because it is shit right now and then give shitty reviews because I don't want that, for very obvious reasons. So yeah, that's the goal. And then we'll get feedback. We'll have multiple people using it. They'll be able to report multiple things at the same time. Hopefully, because this is definitely one of those apps that requires an immense amount of commitment. And in order for people to see things all the way through, they're going to really have to change some shit and, change their lifestyle, not lifestyle per se. I mean, temporarily, I guess. But the goal is to change it, to permanently brand yourself in the meaning of the word brand, the hot iron, into something better, stronger, sharper, hence the name Blade. And that, truthfully speaking, a lot of people can't do that. So I don't think that we'll have many tests available past a certain mark. However, I'm not going to say that this thing is going to be in beta testing for 3 months because some of what you can build and create as a blade could be 3 months. And not to mention, if you fail it a couple times, you got to restart. Maybe that's 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, we'll figure it out. But that's the next step. So, am I even recording? The fuck is going on? Yeah, we're good. So yeah, that's the plan. Working toward it. Just trying to. There's certain calculations that just are not. They're just not calculating correctly. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to calculate. So it's giving me wrong numbers, and I'm trying to look at the app and figure out how the fuck it's even getting those numbers, so that I can make a prompt that says, "Hey, super wrong. You're doing it this way," and just address it head on. Do it this way. Now, I think with some of these issues, I have actually figured out why it is calculating wrong, but other things I am not. So right now it's saying that I have 22 failures in December. Now, if I go to the stats area, I should be able to count 22 X's. So there's 1, 2, wait, hold on, let's okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. Where's the other 4? Now, I think it's from today's date. So if we count today's date, 1, 2, 3. Oh my fuck, it is. That equals 22. So now what I do is I come into the cursor and I say, looks like you are counting today's date a failure if it is not complete, if the task is daily frequency. This is incorrect because it should only count as a failure if the day, week, month, quarter, year is behind us or past. The day couldn't be considered a failure because there is still time left to complete the task. It should only be a failure if the day, week, month, etc. has ended. However, if the task has been completed during the day or whatever frequency we are talking about, then it should count it. Only a completed task should count day, week, month of, but not a failure. Please correct all logic to match this and sync across all areas where this data is presented. And yeah, I just presented. Please. Thank you. I say please and thank you a lot. I don't know why. I just feel like if I'm being a dick and I'm being sarcastic because I get so frustrated, I feel like it's going to just give me shit code on purpose. It's going to be even more fresh. I don't know. It's just what I think. Am I wrong about it? Probably. But I would just rather... I mean, shit, AI is going to take over the world. We're all going to be slaves to it, right? So at least they're going to know that I said please. And maybe I'll get some extra food because they know that I said please and I wasn't a bitch. I hope that never happens. But if it does, I said please. So anyway. So that's what I just did right there. Is kind of what I just do all day. And then I test it, make sure it works the right way. And then... yeah, I don't know. It's not the most exciting thing, but what is very exciting is seeing the app come to life. I made a couple posts about it on social media. I had a few people ask me if it's out yet. I had somebody tell me that they can't find it on the App Store, and I had to explain that it's not on the App Store. And matter of fact, it's my aunt, so let's see. She says, I can't find it. It's not quite out yet. Very soon, though. It'll be on the App Store first and the Android in a few weeks after that. Are you an iPhone user? I can't remember. She says Samsung. So I don't know what in the world she's using a Samsung for. I thought this family was smart. But no, I'm just playing. I mean, kind of. But anyway, so she won't have access to the app. That kind of sucks. We're just, at least for the time being. So right now the goal is to just get it on the App Store, and then with the help of Bryson, if you heard about it on yesterday's show, he's going to help me get this thing on the Google Play Store, which is just essentially coding one app, but then it appears on both platforms, and that can also make a web app as well, so it can be some kind of application on you can use on your computer. It's very cool. I definitely want to explore that when we can, but yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. So it's a work in progress. I'm trying to get it done as soon as I can. I'm also just trying to, at this point, I feel like I'm really just trying to push it right now. There's a lot of things that are wrong and incorrect. They don't display correctly. There's not even medals. There's not even streaks and shit. There's streaks. There's not the rewards for getting certain streaks or the medals or accomplishments and stuff like that, which is a huge part of it. It's not there yet, but it will be. And as long as that's made clear to everybody who's using it now, the goal is to just get feedback. So if I can just say, hey, yeah, what will happen here is you'll get this, and you're expected to do this. This is going to pop up here. I don't know. I'm kind of just talking out my ass. I'm kind of tired. So yeah. So that's all I have for today. I also had a team Zoom call with Mina today. Not much was said. Just asking some questions, making sure everybody was getting the most benefit out of the app or out of Notion, and making sure that everybody was having no problems. There was a couple problems though, so thank goodness I said something. So I'll have to fix that. I'll work on that tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for listening. I'll talk to you later. Peace.
And Johnny won't be joining us either. Before I forget, how do I get this Fathom thing to join? 1 second.
Isn't it already, or is that?
I think that's Lex's, but I'm also going to add in mine too. Actually, Lex, do you mind sending the recording?
Recording in progress.
Nice. Do you mind sending the recording to David and Johnny whenever you get the chance after this? Appreciate you. Cool. All right, guys. So today should be a quick meeting. Nothing really major to talk about, but how are you guys doing?
Great.
Good. Double thumbs up. Nice. Cool.
How are you?
I'm good. Good. Just another day. Living the dream. Living the dream. I can say that again. Another day in paradise. Anyways, okay, cool. So a couple things on the agenda, guys. One, I just have to say good freaking job to each and every one of you guys. The feedback that we're getting from our clients so far has been absolutely amazing. And it's really through every single one of you guys' hard work, whether you are on the front lines like Brian or Andrew answering messages or programming, whether you're in the back end like Bryson doing all of the Notion stuff, whether you were like Lex answering my 1,000 requests of different things, whether you were Victoria signing people on to the program, or whether you're like Michelle, just consistently answering all of these community posts because the community's been popping off. So good job. And Johnny and David, you guys are listening. You guys are doing all right too. But overall, really good shit, guys. There's one thing that we sent out yesterday. It was the client survey, and I purposely sent it out around this time on purpose, because what we're gonna do is, one, use that as client testimonials, and really just no better way of getting it besides just literally asking, was this investment worth it, yes or no? So that's awesome to do. There's only been 11 responses, which is sad, but all of them have been pretty positive. And what I'm going to do right after we finish this call is actually make a post in the community, FYI Michelle, just saying like, hey guys, I posted it last week. Please, give us your feedback. And pretty much 99% of it will be positive. I am looking for some negativity though on purpose because I want to be proof. So that'll be there for us. But the reason why I timed it now, and we included a couple questions about extensions and stuff, is the name of the game in this business is longevity and lifetime value for our clients. Lifetime value for our clients, aka just means, how long are you staying with us? You know what I mean? So the feedback there has been incredible as well. So I'm thinking about doing something. I haven't really solidified it just yet, but I'm thinking about doing something for extensions for Christmas for our clients. Maybe like a credit giveaway or something. So just be on the lookout for that. But we'll see. Okay, so just giving you guys a look on the horizon that far. Does that make sense? Cool. Next piece on the agenda was Christmas time. So a couple things in the coming weeks. Christmas is 10 days away from today. One, for our client, for Instagram and our social media, I think we're going to run a giveaway for Christmas this year. And the giveaway is similar to my birthday giveaway that we did over the summer. Basically giving away either multiple packages or one package and just having everyone win, which can be good. So Victoria, be on the lookout for that because that will get pretty wild as we normally see, because we're going to be pushing for more and more clients before year's end. To give you guys a heads up, because I know I like giving you guys a timeline of what things, and I just have to say one thing. I just want to say one thing, that maybe like 6 weeks ago, I told you guys the plan for Black Friday, and it pretty much all came into fruition. It's almost like your boy is a prophet, because I prophesized absolutely everything that happened. Just saying. But more or less, Black Friday was pretty wild. I'm not going to lie. We signed on a shit ton of clients, and it was funny because like the sale that we give to prospects that join is literally the same investment. I'm just telling you guys right now, it's literally the same investment. But people sometimes are just in their own heads. If you like say, hey, for example, this package right here is $200 normally, they're like, no. But then if you say, hey, it's on sale, it's $200, you're like, oh, give me. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing, and people see the value behind the things. Prophesy that surprise. Yes, exactly. But more or less, that's what we're going to do for the giveaway as well. Black Friday went pretty damn well. You guys saw Brian's been busy programming clients left and right. He's walking on the treadmill like he's the man. I don't know what he's doing right now, but whatever. But that's basically what the plan is. Now, January, I'm going to tell you guys right now, January slows down a little bit, okay? First couple weeks of January, people tend to like make these outlandish promises to themselves that I'm going to do this year. I am going to, get back, New Year's resolution, blah, 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 blah. Okay. But what happens is by week 3, they realize like, hey, I actually need guidance. So what we've found is like last year, for example, first 3 weeks of January was pretty like normal, and I can't really compare our business this year compared to last year. But more or less, it was just like standard, nothing really crazy. But what happens is, and I'm going to be working on the language of my content in the coming weeks. By week 3, people give up. So that's where we step in and help them out. So end of January, early February, or really across the board for February is like medium. March is where it picks up heavy, heavy. I think March last year, I signed like myself before Victoria was on board. I think I signed like 25 clients in just that month, which back then compared to where we are at now in proportion is a lot. Okay. So just putting that out there for you guys. So just giving you guys a heads up of just the coming months, 100% commissions. Yeah. Back in the day, right, Vic? But more or less, that's really what it is. I'm never doing a sales call again. I'm letting you know right now, Bryce. I'm never doing that shit again. God.
But they're so fun.
Yeah, especially like today, right? But cool. So that's kind of the plan on the horizon for you guys. I wanted to tell people in Jersey, like near us, I want to do a get together, like a little dinner shindig, just to kind of meet up like we did last year. I know Michelle was there, Andrew was there last year, Johnny I think was there too. So I want to do that for our friends overseas or just in a different state. You guys are going to receive a dinner stipend on us. So get yourself some dinner, and then maybe we can connect either via Zoom while we're at dinner or whatever. I'd like to include you guys regardless. So at least that's something that we can do. And that's pretty much all I had off the top of my head. Do you guys have any questions or anything else? Any comments, concerns, complaints?
So I've gone through to try to smooth things out, and I don't know if that's screwing anybody's workflow up because there are certain things that have changed. So I'm just curious, I guess, if anybody's experienced anything that I need to be aware of. So it's the only question I have.
Have you guys seen anything in Notion?
There've been small things. I mean, there shouldn't be anything, but I just want to be sure.
I didn't see anything, but I wanted to ask, with the follow-ups, I noticed, I don't know if we've signed any more clients since, I believe it's 40 days ago. I feel like we have, just because on the follow-up.
Andrew, where the hell have you been?
What?
No clients in 40 days?
No, that's what I'm saying.
We've had 40 clients the last month.
on the add clients to group chat section, like normally they'll pop up there, but I haven't seen anything since day 49 being the last client, Ava. And so I wanted to ask about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Let me see. Greater than...
I feel like...
Oh, my goodness, dude.
I feel like
I
new
just figured
clients
it
have
out.
been being added to group chats regardless, right? Brian, confirm? Yep, cool. Still walking like the man on the treadmill.
I don't do that though.
Yeah, I think David and Johnny have still been adding on. Like Andrew, in the last week, have you been added to a new group chat?
Yeah. I've been seeing all that.
So that might be a view thing, Bryson. If we can look into that. And see, I think Johnny and David probably have been following a system just in case that has been similar to what we have in Notion, which is good because we would have missed a shit ton of clients being added to group chats.
Yeah.
What do you think, Bryson?
Well, I'm just looking at it right now, and all the filters are correct. So I think I'll have to go in there and because the last person that's on here is on day 49, and that's Eva.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it ends. But if you go down the list, it's got to be a filter thing, so it should be a quick fix. Wait, hold on. When did we sign Bianca Jimenez? Was that a recent one?
Black Friday.
Oh, I think I figured. Okay, what about Irene Elfar? Debbie
Monday,
Churchill, George Basali.
I love your pronunciation.
Bro, I don't know, dude.
Monday of last week, right, Vic?
Irene, that was on the 1st.
Monday.
Yeah, Elfar.
Monday.
All right,
2 weeks.
Stephanie Jacob, I got that one. Where's that one?
Yeah.
Is that a recent one? I think I figured it out. They just don't have a current day, which is...
Okay.
Yeah, I figured it out. I'll fix it.
Okay.
Oh, Bryson, I also figured out how to remove clients from the groups for follow-ups.
Did you deactivate them?
Yeah, like you said.
Yeah,
And then they just
okay.
went away.
Okay, when you do that, it removes them from everything in Notion. They're still in Notion, but you can't see them. So whatever, if they were active in check-ins or something, now they're not anymore. So yeah, you're good.
Yeah, that's perfect. Like when we were going through follow-up, we just had them marked as like no status for like the clients that weren't in the program.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's just get rid of them.
Yeah. I remember you were going to delete it, and I was like, oh, hold on. You remember that? Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Okay, cool. So I'm glad that's figured out. Good call out, Andrew, on that.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
What else? What else have you guys been seeing? That's it. Everything's perfect.
It's quite. It's going to inflate my head. Everything's perfect. That's crazy.
Looks like it for now. For now, until we find.
That's scary. You're going to make me so I don't have a job, guys. Say some shit, please.
No, system's going well. So thank you, Bryson, for that. Otherwise, guys, I think we're good. Like end of year, I will say clients tend to fall off a lot. We have clients that want to pause. They get kind of discouraged almost with things. Whenever you see that, please alert me and also send them my Zoom link as well. I will tell you guys, my calendar is completely booked with calls for the slots. I may have to open more slots which is fine with me. But I want you guys, like, when you send the Zoom link, make sure that it's someone who I haven't just spoken to, and you easily can see that from when we sent the last Zoom link to them, which is important. We have some clients that are completely ghosting as normal. At the end of the day, you can only help someone. When you pull someone up from the ground, they need to extend their hand. If they're not extending their hand, you can't pull them up. That's life in general. So we can do everything we can. We can always help, extend our hands as much as possible. But until they're able to actually extend their hand and pull up, nothing's going to happen. So I want you guys to remember that too when you're talking to clients. But community has also been going extremely well, and people have been nonstop commenting about that in check-ins. So shout out to Michelle. This community month has so far in the last 2 weeks, I think this is the most consistent posting we've ever seen. Most of the time, people will start off strong and then fall off. But this month so far, 15 days in, people are just going ham and posting, which is great. And you're starting to see people's comments and check-ins and comments on posts saying, yeah, I like posting because it keeps it makes everything real, and it keeps me more accountable. So we want to continue to push that, guys. Especially for those of you that have profiles on the app, please continue to make your own posts too, okay? That's really important too, so we can show up and continue to add fuel to the fire. And at the end of the day, have our clients show up with us, okay? I think that's pretty much it. All pending payments for payroll will be sent today if you've already sent it to me. So make a note on that. You'll be receiving that today if you've already sent. And I think that's pretty much it. You guys have anything else you want to talk about? Any other comments, concerns, questions, complaints? Nice. All right. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Be on the lookout for me to put something together for us to get together by the end of this month. Just like an end of year review. I have some really exciting plans for 2026. If you guys aren't tired of me just yet with how I operate with business and ME Fitness, you're going to be very tired of me in 2026. We have some big plans coming up. So just be on the lookout for that. That's what I want to talk to you guys about in the team dinner. And then for our guys and gals overseas, no matter what, you guys are still involved regardless. So dinner will be on me that night for each and every one of you guys. And then, of course, we'll probably just have a Zoom call or something while we're out too. Okay? So you'll have to be eating, by the way, at the Zoom, or else you're not allowed. You have to be eating. Cool? All right. Appreciate you guys. Michelle, if you can hang around. But everyone else, have an amazing rest of your night. Peace.
Cool. Thanks, Mina. See ya.
Peace,
See you guys.
Sweet.